many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake, Biafra will come.
So basically tonight, I want to go into different things, especially those that have masquerading themselves as so-called Biafra community, the gang of criminals. We already know what they ought to do, ought to know good. And the so-called and the proxy they produce to back up themselves because they have to create a proxy, their alibi. But we told you from day one that all this means that ought to know good. So what I'm going to do this evening, I have a lot to do and to show you. And having said that, as you see before we start, you have the jingle of our upcoming, mega fundraising, which authorized by the highest commander of this struggle and back up to the head of finance. We don't have two head of finance. This has been the problem. Those that being under gross insubordination has got no place to speak in IPOB because we'll give you their record, fact and figures. The facts and figures is there for you to see. I cannot go above the head of finance of IPOB because I'm not one. Whenever I want to do something, not even the former deputy leader could not, make this move by himself because you know where he's going. It's contrary to our code of conduct. Even then, we didn't have a code of conduct. Code of conduct is a legal document. Just what happened in South Africa. This lunatic went and trying to restrain those that went to protest for Onyendu, helping that the people that are going to back down. Lo and behold, on the day of call, they has come. And now the so-called vegetable poor Chikerism hiding in his basement in Switzerland. Now he's running around writing memo. Anybody can write memo because he doesn't represent IPOB. Chikerism does not represent IPOB. I want you to know this. Now, there's a specific thing I want to tell Biafrans that is under oath. I see a lot of people, even some of my members. I'm going to sound this as a warning. I don't care if you're sympathetic to somebody, but let me remind you, every single one of you are working. You live in Europe. Hypothetically, you need do's and don'ts where you work. Things you should do and things you shouldn't do. I've been to managing level or supervise, so I can tell you exactly what people does when they come to work. What's first time you sign up that Mazi, barrister, I tried to explain it yesterday. Right? So majority of you are being ignorant and excuses. But I want to advise you. This is a very, very humble advice. Myself is sometimes I call people in private and speak to them. But I'm telling you, as long as you take oath, it doesn't matter what is working in IPOB today. You are detrimental. And don't forget, there's a blood covenant behind IPOB oath taking. That is what is holding our leader, Mazi, in the current DSS dungeon. I want to advise you. Those that know there wasn't an IPOB member, but people gave them the gateway to do what they have done. And today, their reference is because that was their proxy. That was their alibi. We won from day one. We told you so, but you did nothing. We advise what to do. They don't understand how the legal system functions. I will show you today our code of conduct that came out in 2019, ending to 2020. Because IPOB code of conduct was never in black and white. We are just practicing that command and control, but we actually doing more than when it was enacted in black and white. The former deputy leader refused to sign it. Onyendu now asked